Back with Minority Report, Clancy the Janitor.
I'm here to see Rufus.
That's not the password. No password, no party. Them's the rules. Damn hooligans, that's what they are, hooligans. Damn hooligans, all the security guards have been busy down by the subway with some kind of nonsense. Nonsense. I tell you what, you get rid of these punks in here, and I'll let you into the party, okay? Deal? Deal? Huh? What do you say?
Deal.
What horrible voice talent. That voice actor, damn. Well, anyway, moving on. Last time we were talking about, games that you bought that were actually crap. See, nowadays you can just, look up reviews online. But still, we're talking about, jumping on the hype train. Like I did with Anthem. Because I really wanted the game to be good. That the concept of, like, Destiny. No, next chapter, Mallrats. The concept of Destiny always, appealed to me. Playing with friends online, doing story missions, stuff like that. But I thought, it's kind of late to jump in the game because people have been playing that for years now. So it's like Anthem. It's new. If I get it early, I can, start with everybody else, maybe form a squad, do stuff. And even though I still kind of like the single player campaign mode of the game, if you can call it single player, but the story mode, let's just call it that. Except for that stupid quest where you had to do like 50 random things like finding treasures and doing certain moves before you could continue. That really put the game on a screeching halt story-wise. But, it started bricking consoles, crashing a lot and stuff like that. I was like, ugh. But I did pre-order that. Now, actually, you should never pre-order a game because, let's face it, on release, you're always playing the worst version of the game. Often you pay more for it. Oh, special edition, blah, 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 2 days early, blah blah blah. But it hasn't been patched. It hasn't been really, bug fixed. So, in a sense, you're playing the worst possible version of the game for the most money. You should just wait like 2 weeks or something before playing a new game. But then again, there's always that, that appeal of wanting to be the first or having it on release, or even back in the day when it was just like, oh, you can get this game from 12 in the night. The stores will be open, so you can pick it up and play it, and and you're with a lot of other gamers there, as a group, and it's kind of fun. It gives you a little kick, but to be fair, games on release are often horrible. Few exceptions, like Final Fantasy VII, the remake on PlayStation. I played it on PlayStation 4. You could just install it and play it. And I played it the entire way without having to update it or bug fixes or giant patches from like 10 gigabytes or something like that. It's like, damn, see, game makers can still do it. Can still put out a working game. But it just doesn't happen that much anymore. They're like, put it out now, fix it later. And in the future that will be really annoying because we were talking about NES earlier, and the old Nintendo systems, even the Nintendo 64 or PlayStation 1. If you hook it up now, you put in the disc, you can still play a game. Whether it's buggy or not, but the game as it was released is still playable. But a lot of newer games, in a couple of years you won't even be able to play them anymore because you won't be able to download all the patches and bug fixes. So you might just get stuck with a lot of discs of unplayable games. Or like, for instance, The Crew and The Crew 2. They're racing games, right? And I think the newer Need for Speed has it too. You have to always be online in order to play it. See, for an online shooter, I get it. Online shooter, play online. But a racing game, why didn't they just build in a offline mode? So you could just like do the races yourself. But it's that stupid that even if you're playing and you're in the middle of a race, but either your internet glitches or their servers glitch, that happens a lot, their servers crash, you're just kicked out of the game. You can be in the middle of a race. Like, but I want to race with my friends. Nope. Server maintenance. Server is down. Server has crashed. Disconnect from internet. It's like, fuck. It's a racing game. I mean, come on. That shouldn't be that way. Like I said, man, if you're playing a massive online game, it makes sense. But I believe that now with the newer Call of Duties, they're gonna do it in separate parts. So you could install the campaign. If you're not like an online player, you could just install the campaign and play that without having to, you know, sacrifice a lot of disk space for all the online stuff. I mean, if you're never gonna use it, and it also works the other way around. If you're like, I finished the campaign, you can just delete the campaign and keep the online stuff. Because with all the updates and patches and bug fixes, games just keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And it isn't fun to just have like one game installed on your console, because sometimes you're just in the mood for something else. You're like, oh, I want to play this for a bit. But you can't. Nah, it's just annoying. But anyway, Mallrats, done.